Welcome, students. We're in Chapter 1. This is Geography, and today we're going to be looking at contemporary geographic tools. GIS science refers to the analysis of data about Earth acquired from satellites and other electronic devices. These tools include GIS, photogrammetry, remote sensing, global positioning system, and volunteer geographic information called VGI. Volunteer geographic information is a cool new trend in geography, as well as citizen science. VGI utilizes free data gathered by individuals using electronic devices such as cell phones and tablets. Global positioning system, aka GPS, is a system that determines the precise position of something on Earth. Yeah, GPS is something to bark about. It is commonly used for navigation. Geotagging is the identification and storage of a piece of information by its precise latitude and longitude coordinates. So, VGI, collecting and sharing data. Volunteer geographic information is the creation and dissemination of geographic data contributed voluntarily and for free by individuals. VGI is a part of a broader trend in citizen science. A mashup is a map that overlays data from one source on top of a map, such as Google Maps or Google Earth. Mental maps are personal representations of a portion of Earth's surface. Mental maps are those maps we all carry in our minds of places we've been and places we've merely heard of. Your most detailed mental maps will be of the places within your activity spaces. These are the places you travel to routinely in your rounds of daily activity. Here's an assignment. Draw on paper a mental map depicting your route between two familiar places, such as between home and school. Show the path and roads you would take, landmarks and natural features along your route. Compare your mental map to a map of the same area, perhaps something on Google Maps. How accurate were you? As you read Chapter 1.3, Contemporary Geographic Tools, make sure that you're able to explain geography's contemporary analytic mapping tools. You will be using some of these awesome tools to create maps. Maps are one of the scientific tools that geographers use. Maps are now a much more complex tool thanks to geographic information science, being able to analyze the data about Earth acquired through satellite and other electronic information technologies. We can now capture, store, query, and display all this geographic data. The layers of information inputted into GIS is truly phenomenal. We can use photogrammetry, the science of taking measurements of Earth's surface from photographs. We can acquire data about Earth's surface from satellites orbiting Earth and other long-distance methods of remote sensing. We can use GPS to determine our exact location and navigate. And thanks to GPS, our electronic devices provide us with a wealth of information about the specific place on Earth we currently occupy. The locations of all the information we gather and photos we take with our electronic devices are recorded through geotagging, which is all very cool, but it does lead to some privacy concerns. You can collect and share data if you want to take part in volunteer geographic information. Oh, and it's going to be cool to make mashup maps. Map making has really come a long way. It's an important skill to be able to interpret maps. Coming up next, understand the concepts of map, scale, and projection. I'm looking forward to seeing your mental map. Hey, see you next time. Take care.